Hello, distinguished guests, faculty members, proud families, and most importantly, our extraordinary graduating students. Thank you all. It is with joy and pride that I welcome you to this year's nursing pinning ceremony. This ceremony is a time-honored tradition, a symbol of a remarkable journey, dedication, hard work, and determination. I am Sue Smith, the Director of Nursing, and alongside me I have the IVCC Excellent Nursing faculty. I'd like to introduce Dr. Tracy Antle, Mrs. Chrissy Boughton, Dr. Margie Francisco, Dr. Heather Knobloch, Dr. Amber Knowlton, Miss Sarah Lagrenzi, Miss Kathy Linkaitis, Dr. Taylor Myers, Miss Amber Robertson, Miss Samantha Whitaker, and Miss Laura Hodgson, and Mr. Nick Fish. To our graduating nursing students, today marks a significant milestone in your lives. As you prepare to receive your nursing pins, you're not just receiving a physical symbol of the nursing pins. You're not just embracing that medal on your chest. You're embracing a profound responsibility that comes with being a nurse. Throughout your time in the nursing program, you have demonstrated an unwavering commitment to excellence, compassion, and patient-centered care. You have spent countless hours in classrooms, labs, and clinical settings, honing your skills, expanding your knowledge, and preparing to enter this noble profession. Today, as you stand prepared to enter your nursing career, I want to take a moment to reflect on the significance of this nursing pin. More than just this piece of metal, the nursing pin is a symbol of your commitment to the values and principles of nursing. It represents your dedication to providing compassionate care, advocating to your patients, and upholding the highest standards of ethics and professionalism. Beyond the symbolism of the pin, today is also a celebration of community. None of you have reached this point alone. Behind each of you stands a network of support. Family members, friends, faculty mentors, and fellow students who have encouraged, inspired, and uplifted you along the way. Graduates, please take a moment to express your gratitude to those who have helped you reach this momentous occasion. Graduates, as you prepare to enter this nursing profession, know that you are beginning a journey filled with challenges, triumphs, and countless opportunities to make a difference in the lives of others. Embrace each experience with humility, compassion, and commitment to lifelong learning. Before I conclude, I want to take a moment to recognize the registered nurses who will be joining us today in the audience. If you are a registered nurse, please stand. As seasoned professionals in the field, you serve as mentors, role models, and sources of inspiration for our graduating students. Your dedication to the nursing profession and your commitment to excellence have laid the groundwork for the next generation of caregivers. As our graduating students prepare to enter the nursing profession, I encourage them to seek guidance and wisdom from those who have walked the path before them. Your insights, experiences, and mentorship are undoubtedly shape the nurses they become and contribute to their ongoing success. Thank you, registered nurses. In closing, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you graduates. You have worked tirelessly to reach this point, and today we celebrate your achievements and the bright future that lies ahead. Wear your nursing pin with pride, knowing that you carry with you the knowledge, skills, and compassion to make a profound impact on the world. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your nursing careers be filled with purpose and endless opportunities to touch the lives of those in need. Next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Tracy Morris, the president of IVCC.
Good morning. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, staff, and administration of IVCC, it is truly my privilege to welcome you all here today to celebrate our nurse pinning ceremony. The pinning ceremony, as Director Smith just mentioned, is more than just a pin. It is a symbolism. It is a celebration of the hard work that got to this point. Most of the graduates behind me told me it was easy, smooth sailing, they never doubted it for a minute, and they did it alone, right? That's not what they said at all. Pinning is beyond special because someone from your family, from your life, from your chosen family is going to be chosen to come up with you today to put that pin around your neck. And I know you'd all love to have more than one person, but we'd be here for 6 hours, so we can't do that. But the pinning ceremony is a tremendous, beautiful celebration. For those who have heard this story before, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it again. My first memory of IVCC is my mom's LPN pinning ceremony. I was 10 years old, a little under 10 years old. And all I knew is that when I looked up at my mom, she looked pretty. Back then, they had to wear the full white dress, white tights, white shoes, and those hats. And I just thought she was pretty. And she was. I had no idea what she had gone through. She was a single mom. We were on food assistance, and she'd study in the closet at night with a flashlight so she didn't wake us up. The stories here are similar. They're not the same, but they're similar. Every single graduate has made significant sacrifices to be here, and I celebrate you for that. If you are a parent up on this stage, know that your children see your hard work, your perseverance, and your success, even if they don't fully understand it yet. You are a role model, and we celebrate you today. Being a parent is tough, being a student is tough, and being both is heroic. If you are fortunate enough to have a parent or grandparent with you today, know that they are bursting with pride for you, and we celebrate you with them. When they ask for one more picture, please indulge them. Those of you who are parents understand. That's my request as a mom. You never regret those photos. For those of you on stage who have served our country in the military and now will begin to serve our country in a different way, we owe you a debt of gratitude, and we thank you. For some of you on stage, there may have been times where you felt like you were in it alone, and maybe as you go out into your field, you'll feel that way again. Some of you are surrounded by friends, chosen family, coworkers, and your people. It really, truly takes a village to raise a nursing student, and we will not only celebrate you with them, but we want to thank all of your supporters for guiding you through this program. We ask you to remember today on those days and know that you are never alone, because we are all so proud of you. A few thank yous. We have members of our Board of Trustees down here in the front, Trustee Angela Stevenson, Trustee Jane Getz, and Trustee Dr. Amy Boyles. Our trustees donate countless hours to making sure that this college runs well, and they're here to support you as well. So thank you for being here today. To the faculty and staff of the nursing program, I think it is safe to say that seeing your students on this stage is the best reward for all of your work. Know that the administration and the board are so thankful for the work that you do each day to help our students reach their goals. I would like to take a moment to single out a few people. First of all, this year's Faculty Excellence winner is Amber Robertson, your faculty member. Our Faculty Excellence winners are supported and nominated by students, and that's what makes that so special. Second of all, I'd like to take a moment to recognize Dr. Margie Francisco, and she's going to be very mad at me for doing that. Margie has dedicated her life as a nurse and shared her knowledge with nursing students for almost a decade and a half and a little more. Margie, I'm so glad your daughters are here today and your husband to celebrate with you. We wish you all the best in your very well-deserved retirement. For all of the behind-the-scenes support staff who ensure that classes are scheduled, financial aid makes it to your accounts on time, the labs and the rooms were always clean. For those who make this ceremony magically happen, including Laura Hodgson, who puts dedicated many hours into this, and to all the individuals who made sure you had access to help to get to that midterm test, that tough chapter, or those emotional challenges, we thank you all. For the family and friends here today, thank you. We know that the nursing program means missed baseball and softball games, soccer games, late meals, cold meals, or sometimes no meals at all, stressed out nights of studying. Thank you for picking up the extra work and being such a key support for these new nurses. And finally, most important to our students, I hate that you're behind me. Today is a celebration of all that you've sacrificed and all that you hope to do as a nurse. As you go out to make a difference in the world, all of us here at IVCC are so proud of the dedication, commitment, and work that you have put in to reach your dreams, and we thank you for choosing IVCC to be part of your journey. Wherever the next leg of your journey leads you, we hope you will always remember fondly your time with us. Once again, on behalf of all of us at IVCC, congratulations, and we wish you the best.
I'd like to welcome Mark Pullen, one of our student nurses. Oh, graduating nurses.
Good morning. I am honored to stand before you and perform the welcome speech. I must tell you, when I first received the opportunity to deliver this speech, I told my fiance that my biggest concern is that I would speak too fast. She kindly reminded me that my biggest concern is not that I would speak too fast, but simply that I can't read. So I want to begin by expressing my appreciation to our support system, our families, friends, instructors, faculty, and all those who have been there every step of the way. It's hard to believe that the past 2 years have flown by so quick, yet here we are, ready to embrace the next chapter of our journey as nurses. Reflecting on this experience, it's clear that we didn't walk this path alone. Behind each of us stands unwavering support. Your encouragement, understanding, and sacrifices propelled us forward, instilling in us the strength and determination to push through the toughest of times. As we receive our nursing pens today, let us remember that while we may not always have control over the outcomes, we can control our processes. Let the losses serve as motivation, and let the wins fuel our determination. What we can control is our work ethic, discipline, attitude, and how much we care. All these qualities reside in each of us. All we need to do is harness them and channel them towards our goals. To our family and friends, we owe you a debt of gratitude that words alone cannot express. Thank you for being our rock, our pillar of strength, and our biggest fan. Today, as we pin this badge to our chests, know that it represents not only our accomplishment, but also the love and the support that helped us achieve them. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to welcome Dr. Margie Francisco. Good morning. As co-advisor of Alpha Delta Nu, I want to tell you a little bit about what the National Honor Society is and recognize the other co-advisor, Dr. Amber Knowlton, who will be taking the reins for me next year. So Alpha Delta Nu is a National Honor Society for associate degree nursing students that recognizes excellence and achievement at the associate degree level. Alpha Delta Nu began as an Illinois state organization and was quickly adopted by the National Organization of Associate Degree Nursing. The IVCC chapter is the beta chapter, the second chapter of now over 150 chapters across the country. To be considered for induction into Alpha Delta Nu, students must maintain a 3.0 GPA in all nursing courses and complete a capstone project aimed at recruitment and retention for the nursing profession. to present a brief overview of the capstone projects completed this year and to introduce the members of the class of 2024 who were recently inducted into Alpha Delta Nu, I'd like to ask Carly Hamilton Foxgrove to come forward. I gave you a script.
Thank you. Thank you, Margie. This year, 11 members of the class of 2024 were inducted into the Beta chapter of the Alpha Delta Nu. Members can be identified by the apricot-colored cords and the Alpha Delta Nu pins. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing. This year, we had decided to focus on nursing recruitment with our Alpha Delta Nu capstone project. This consisted of creating a slideshow presentation, and we reached out to students at LP and Seneca High School, as well as students that came on campus for tours here at IVCC. The following students are honorary members of the Alpha Delta Nu: Casey Suevas, Anna Gonzalez, Stephen Goodbread, Jennifer Knudsen, and Allison Olsdeck. Congratulations. False alarm. Other members include Kate Reynolds, Brittany Schartzer, Macy Stevenson, Joni Templeton, and Nicole Valboruskas. Please help congratulate all the new inductees into the Alpha Delta Nu from the class of 2024.
Next, I'd like to introduce nursing student, nursing graduate, Emily Waite.
My name is Emily Waite, and I am honored to have been chosen on behalf of the SNA leadership to give this speech and talk about the great achievements that the SNA has completed in our time in the nursing school. SNA, known as Student Nurse Association, is dedicated to reaching out into our communities and have the opportunity to enhance our communication, leadership, and professional skills in our nursing education. I will now name all of my peers in SNA leadership. Please wait till I read all of their names before applauding. Malada Hedrick, Brittany Schartzer, Samantha Harris, Nicole Varasutos, Mark Pullen, Amanda Sumner, and Pat Ewan. Some of the great achievements that we completed in our time have been taking blood pressures and pulse rates at car shows, participating at IVCC vendors. We also helped orchestrate the spring fling and dedicated time to decorate for Nurses Week. We also volunteered time to help with many blood drives, kidney mobile events, Spirit Day, and helped with nursing first year orientation. We also hosted a retirement party for Margie Francisco to celebrate her dedication to the college and to her students throughout the years. We created a Facebook group for leadership, making meeting notes and scheduled organized meetings. And then we also created a Facebook group for just amongst the peers to talk about any notes or topics that we are setting at the time. We also had a student attend faculty meetings, and we also had a pumpkin decorating contest that raised a lot of money and was a huge success. We also tried to volunteer our time in the lab for first years and provided an NCLEX question of the week. I am so grateful to have been part of such an amazing organization and to make an impact in our community and to our peers. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to this glorious day. I have the honor of doing the presentation of the class. Megan Ahlstrom being pinned today by her mother, Heather Ahlstrom. Lilibel Artiega being pinned by her mother, Sylvia Artiega. Nicole Baxter being pinned by her sister, Ashley Helko. Jenna Bertrand being pinned by her fiancé, John Saltz. Christine Cates being pinned by her significant other, Troy Seebeck. Casey Cuevas being pinned by her significant other, Abel Alborg. Kimber Foster being pinned by her daughter, Yana Venezuela. Allison Girding being pinned by her mother, Carla Girding. Anna Gonzalez being pinned by her father, Juan Gonzalez. Stephen Goodbread being pinned by his grandmother, Gladys Alleman. Carly Hamilton Foxhoven being pinned by her husband, Josh Foxhoven. Aliska Hammond being pinned by her father, Ron Hammond. Hansen being pinned by her mother, Jenny Johnson. Samantha Harris being pinned by her mother, Cherie Harris. Brittany Hawkins being pinned by her sister, Natasha Mines. Malada Hedrick being pinned by her significant other, Michael Hedrick. Blair Herman being pinned by her son, Ethan Stiles. Alexandria Hunt being pinned by her mother, Lori Johnson. Amanda Illingworth being pinned by her son, Adam Bassini. Aubrey Knobloch being pinned by her mother, Dr. Heather Knobloch. Jennifer Knutson being pinned by her husband, Rusty Knutson. Taya Martin being pinned by her sister, Jillian Martin. Allison Olzek being pinned by her father, Justin Olzek. Heather Peterson being pinned by her husband, Henry Peterson. Kaylee Pitts being pinned by her significant other, Liam Lockridge. Mark Pullen being pinned by his fiancée, Hannah Pullen. Catherine Reynolds being pinned by her mother, Janet Dubeck. Megan Scheib being pinned by her mother, Kim Scheib. Jennifer Shue being pinned by her daughter, Paisley Shue. Wow, you guys did a great job. I told them they had to do it in sync or else they'd be in big trouble. Brittany Schartzer being pinned by her mother, Sandy Schartzer. Amanda Summer being pinned by her mother, Debbie Summer. Stephanie Soto being pinned by her mother, Nunila Soto. Alicia Stevenson being pinned by her mother, Tara Crouch. Macy Stevenson being pinned by her mother, Tina Stevenson. Joni Templeton being pinned by her father, Randy Templeton. Emma Thompson being pinned by her father, Donnie Thompson. Emily Waite being pinned by her grandfather, Bill Schultz. Emily Walker being pinned by her significant other, Brody Rumbold. Adeline Watts being pinned by her brother, Alexander Watts. Gregory Williams being pinned by his mother, Dawn Oldenburg. Pat Ewan being pinned by her son, Nolan Mann. Now, how about a round of applause? Woo! I would now like to announce the lighting of the candles. Dr. Heather Knobloch and Margie Francisco will be assisting us. And please, the nurses in the audience, join us with the pledge that you received coming in.
Next, I'd like to welcome Jennifer Knutson.
Thank you, Sue Smith. Welcome, everybody, and thank you for coming out here. Just your show of support through this final stage of our graduation shows so much. It is such an honor to stand up here and share the last few years of our lives that is nursing school. My journey was different from any of theirs and vice versa. Yet, here we are sitting in these seats after our biggest supporter pinned us in front of each other's families. We did it. It was a long road of uncertainties and a ton of self-doubt, but with the help of the friendships we never expected, we were triumphant. Walt Disney once said, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." Apparently, we all had the same crazy dream of becoming a nurse, because here we are, the next generation of compassionate, dedicated, and enthusiastic caregivers. Our journey started around this time 2 years ago, when we would scurry to the mailbox for that letter that would forever change the course of our lives. That letter elicited so many emotions, from excitement, joy, hope, and pride. However, it wasn't too soon after classes started that first semester that those emotions changed quickly. Our first year is where we learned how to manage nursing school and life, and that was not an easy task for us, nor our family and closest friends. We went from functioning adults to a wreck of emotions ranging from stress, anxiety, uncertainty, and timidity. We dedicated so much of our time to our studies, which put our family and friends' bonds to the test. We turned to each other at times for support that could only come from somebody walking the same path we were. While we all had different groups we stuck to, we never let a fellow classmate feel as though they were alone. We cried, we vented, but we also encouraged. Oh, where did it go? And even when it was very bleak, we still found ways to push each other to the next level. As our second year began, our state of mind started to change little by little. We started to feel more confident in our skills, which led to less timidness and created more assurance in our ability to become a nurse. The growth that happened in our second year was astonishing. We were implementing and displaying our skill set and knowledge. Our instructors witnessed it, but we were just starting to believe it and see it for ourselves. As for the stress and anxiety, well, that really never subsided until recently, when all things were completed that second year had to give us. Nick Saban said, "There are two pains in life. There is the pain of discipline and the pain of disappointment. If you can handle the pain of discipline, then you'll rarely have to deal with the pain of disappointment." In our case, the pain of discipline refers to the sacrifice we gave by the endless hours of studying and the absence our family and friends felt, because without it, we would not be here. We gave up a lot to get here, and for that, we are not disappointed. As we venture off into the workforce to be the nurse we worked so hard to become, please remember this journey and what it took for us to get here. For this reason, if you ever get the pleasure to instruct a student, you will have grace and patience with them and be the encouragement that may give the gentle push that makes them believe more in themselves and push through the negativity they may be feeling at that time. Because there is no question that that may be what they need at that very time to continue their pursuit towards the very goal we just achieved. Isn't that why we chose to become a nurse? Especially in the ever-changing times we just overcame through the COVID pandemic. We chose to help, to heal, to teach during challenging times, and for that, we will always overcome. We choose to care, to be compassionate, to maintain competence, to provide communication, to have courage, and to be committed to nursing excellence. We are that, and we will always be that, because that is what we chose to be. With that, remember what Florence Nightingale said: "Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives, because nursing is an ever-changing profession, and we will never fail our clients with lack of knowledge." One last thing before I step down, I would like to give recognition to a paragon of the nursing and teaching world, a legend to ever walk these halls, and a woman who has touched an infinite number of lives with her endless and unwavering warmth and compassion and a persisting positive attitude, Dr. Margie Francisco. Let us give this woman the biggest, loudest send-off into retirement we can. Thank you.
This concludes our ceremony. Thank you all for coming and celebrating with us. Please allow our students and faculty to exit first. Don't run them over. We will have a ceremony and a reception in the next room over to your left as you exit the building. So please join us for cookies and drinks over there. Thank you.